Okay, so this has got to be the last segment because I've got to get to my meeting. Um, if you want to try and join the Facebook group, you got to put the URL together, put it in the web box, hit return, and it'll go to Andy's free guitar chart videos group. And if you have an established Facebook account, and I know how to tell whether one is you know, a real one or kind of one that was just made with nothing but I just want to join Facebook. That's fine, but I would wait a year or something before actually applying, because it takes that long to learn Facebook. I mean, I was you know, when I first started, I don't know, but it took me like a month at least to get things going, because you got to wait for friend requests and all that stuff to come back. But keep looking at the videos. You know, you can do screen saves off of the YouTubes, and you know, learn from the videos, because the videos are the most important part. So you have access to those on the YouTube, and keep watching and give it a like, subscribe. You're my members. You're my students. You know, you're the people that make this work. You know, you're the people on the other side of this, and I get helped by it too, because I have to know what I'm talking about to teach it. So keep watching and keep playing. So we've got a little, and I thank you all. You know, from the bottom of my heart, love you guys. Everyone who's interested in what we're doing here. So I'm going to try to make it as easy as possible, but also, you know, reality isn't easy all the time. So I try to make the difficult stuff easy. So that's why I've got it arranged like this. And then we can take the drawing tool, and we can take all of this hodgepodge, everything, including the descriptors up here, everything, and say this is all the E long box. And also caged E goes to D, so this is the D fourth and the fifth shapes, but pentatonic only. Why? Because if I'm in the key of C here, okay, if I go to F, I can't go into an F. I can't go into the key of F, or else we're going into the key of F, you know. We want to stay in the key of C, we've got to just play the F pentatonic. So it's, and then something like that. And similarly for D. How they fit in, but what wouldn't fit in would be, you know, that wouldn't fit into this. So that's why we have to play the pentatonics of the fourth and the fifth of the next shape up. Now in the original box, okay, we play the pentatonics, and the same thing, the same rule exists. So if we're in the simple E cross A cross C box, all right, so it'd be up here, it'd be same thing. I wouldn't play the the it's a tri-pentatonic box. It's not a tri-diatonic box. So I wouldn't play the A shape from there. I wouldn't do this. There's a no-no. B flat. A-shaped F, diatonic. Same thing. So there's nothing special about it being the fourth and the fifth of the next shape up. It's just that if we're doing a long pattern, we're not going to do the other patterns either, because they're going to go down here for you know, we're going to have sunken notes there too. So that's it. We're going to play the pentatonic in the next shape up. I try to make these easy. So this whole show is just from 7 root 2 to 2 3 4. It fits so nicely. And then we have the entire A box here. See how easy it is? These are fourths. So this whole thing just repeats. And same thing over here with the D box. It's not going to write on me, so. And D. So that's I try to make this stuff easy for you guys. Okay. So it's not so, you know, such a mess, because if you look at what it was. Okay, these are the pentatonics, okay, kind of thing, and this is just how to play pentatonics. Just leave out the fourth and the seventh. That all works. If you do pentatonics, you don't have to worry about what are you playing pentatonically or diatonically. If you're doing the whole thing pentatonically, you got no problem anyway. Okay, you know, pentatonically, the long pattern will play right into the next box up anyway. That's the way I'm doing it. It can be argued that, and from chart 200, you know, it can be argued that once we play from here in the E box rather, root 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, and then we go into this 7 root 2. It can be argued that we could go 7 root back to the open string here. Okay, I've talked about why we're not doing that, why we're just going to play on and play away. That's what play away is, just play away from that fret nut. We're going to play away from that fret nut. Okay, and in pentatonics, you know, it's all good. It's all good if you're playing pentatonically. Now I want to show you what this really looked like. Okay, here's your chord shapes. We did a little study in modals. We'll do more modals. As a matter of fact, in 209 we have a good modal drawings here. This is what it started out as. Okay, and essentially the backbone of this is the C, E, A, D, but that doesn't have the G shape. The G shape is interleaved. Remember, cage is interleaved like that. So there it is. You know, simplified this diagram to today's diagram. Okay, so let's just unwind a little bit. You know, we've got the charts. You don't need the notes on your guitar. You can use the dots. And I could get into a whole lesson about the dots. But just remember one thing about the dots. Let's say you have a dot on the G note here. That could be any one of 7 scale tones. So G could be the root of G. It could be the 7th of A flat. It could the major 7th. It could be the dominant 7th of A. It could be the 6th of B flat. Okay. It could be the